So welcome everyone to the Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle Coaching Call. I'm your host, Nancy Kirkham, and I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Just want to make sure we're live, and it looks like we are, so that's great. And for any of our new viewers, as you're coming on, let us know where you're coming in from, and please say hello. So guys, these lives that we do here each week are designed to help you in your online business, giving you the strategies that are working now. And each week we interview a top industry producer, and I'm super excited about who we've got on our call tonight. We've got the one and only Adam Shelton. How are you, Adam?
Doing fantastic. Excited. Happy to be here.
Awesome. Great. So welcome to the call. I'm super excited, and I know our viewers are super excited to have you. So we're going to talk a little bit about, what's going on in your business. I know that you're doing some really cool things. So everybody's really anxious to hear. But first, while everybody's hopping on, give us some likes, give us some shares, give us some love. And if you know anybody that would benefit from this live, start a watch party on your timeline and watch the broadcast with your Facebook family. So, and if you end up watching the live after it's, our broadcast is complete, hit replay, type replay in the comments so we can give you a shout out later. So Adam, super excited. This has been a long time coming.
Yes.
But we're glad to have you on. So any of our viewers, we'll give them a few shout outs here. We've got Sharon on the call. Welcome, Sharon. She's watching from Niagara Falls, Ontario. That's awesome. We got Estena. Welcome. Shari, welcome. And you're broadcasting, Adam, live from Florida, right?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. So I'm sure we're going to have lots of viewers hopping in from all over the world. So Adam, so let's get into this tonight. A lot of our members know who you are, but for some of our new viewers, maybe they haven't actually, seen you here in the community or on the Facebook page. So why don't we talk a little bit about how you got started in this space? What is your story?
Oh, the story. Wow. It's a crazy story. It's a good story. I think people can relate to this. I actually started about 8 months ago on this online marketing journey. And I remember, I can remember this yesterday. I was sitting at my job, and it was 11:30. Then phones was ringing, emails were coming in. I was I actually missed a dinner appointment that day. And I missed a dinner appointment with my wife because I was just working so much. And then before that, I was missing appointments. I was just overwhelmed and frustrated because I just didn't really have a whole lot of time to spend with family. I wanted to start a family. I was overworked. I was, because I was in customer service and financial stuff. So you're constantly getting emails and constantly getting phone calls all the time. So you're just working all the time. And I remember I was like, I got to make a change because my wife called and said, listen, you need to make a change or else. I remember that. And she's like, this is not working. And the next day I started to look online in terms of opportunities. I didn't do anything right away. I got that shining object syndrome. I've seen all these programs talking about you can make $1,000 in 2 minutes. And, I was sitting there searching around, and I stopped. I didn't do a whole lot of action. I was just basically, this looks good. Stopped. And I remember I was like, well, let me readjust this a little bit. So I was like, let me look at YouTube. So I looked at YouTube and I typed in work from home, a couple of companies. Keisha Bash video showed up. Misha Wilson video showed up. And Ace and Rich video showed up. And Joshua Elder. I took Keisha's video first. I was connected. I was sold. She was driving around her car. She was like, yeah, you can make money. I love what I'm doing. I was like, I can really relate to her. So I watched her video. I ended up watching Misha's and Ace and Rich actually afterwards. But I took action on Keisha because I saw her first. And I just got signed up. And I remember I came home and I told my wife, I was like, I signed up. And she was like, good, go for it. So she's like, good, I'm tired of you working all these hours. So that's how I got started. About 8 months ago.
Okay, awesome. So that's awesome that you got right out of the gate. You had the support of your wife. That's because we don't hear that a lot in this space.
Mm-mm.
So that's pretty amazing. So, so you got started, you saw Keisha Bass's video. That's what led you to get started. And what was the impact at that point when you got involved with the Super Affiliate Network? Not now, 8 months later, but when you first got started.
It was all new to me. I didn't know anything about online marketing. I mean, it was like the unique language, as you learn in the Maui Intensive, about the unique language. So I didn't know what a capture page, landing page, traffic. I was a newbie. I didn't know anything. And so I went through the boot camp. I took the dollar trial.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the boot camp within 2-3 days. You know,
Wow.
I just went straight through it. Kashana Sykes was my advisor at the time. And she was a really, really good advisor and really coaching me on, talking about you need to take action, you need to take action. And I remember 3 people was on at the time. I'm only one that's really standing right now of the 3 people that got invited in on that call. But I remember her saying taking action. And I remember I got an email from Keisha, like out of the blue, and she didn't even know who I was. She was like, man, you made a good decision. We got all this stuff we're going to do. I don't even think she remembers it. I'm not even sure she remembers it. And I went through the program and I just went to the boot camp. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm telling you, I didn't know what I was doing. I was listening to Misha. I was like, I could really relate to his story, you know, about being addicted and things like that. You know, I could relate to, you know, not having any money because I grew up with basically broke. I was broke. I didn't have any money either. But I could relate to a story, and it was just, I was just taking action. I had no idea what I was doing because I didn't know anything about online marketing. And I finished the boot camp within a couple of days. I think I went pro the next, I think 4 days after that, something like that, a couple of days later.
Okay, so let's give a couple shout outs. We've got Keisha on the line.
Yeah.
So that's great, Keisha. Good job for following up. We've got Misha Wilson on the call.
Hey, yeah. What's going on?
We've got Sophia. We've got Lusandra, Jimmy. Welcome to the call, guys.
Yeah.
Great. John, welcome. Minnie, Selena, tons. Okay, so that's great. So Keisha says Adam E. Shelton rocks.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Keisha, my mentor. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So I know that you've been getting some great results, Adam. You know, when you get started here at the Super Affiliate Network, you started with solo ads, but we're going to talk a little bit about some of the strategies that you've been using and how it helps you provide more value to the marketplace. And we all know that the more value you provide, the more successful, you know, you will become in your business. So you and I talked about this prior to getting on the call. So let's kind of talk about your first strategy and then go from there. I'm really excited to share all this with all our members tonight and our viewers.
Yeah, it was really about strategy. So it's really about providing value. So I learned this from other members, other leaders in SAN, like Asa Rich, Keisha, Dirk, and Muriel, and Misha. They provide value every day, but they do it in different ways. So I'm like, well, I really like video. I'm more of a video person, but I want to connect with different people while my solo ads are running. So my solo ad campaigns are running right now. And so I'm like, I need to be delivering value. So I looked into this social media, you know, strategy called the ripple effect. And I got that strategy from Max Steingard. He's really a social media genius in terms of connecting with audiences and different people. So I got that information from him, really. And what I do is I change my cover photo. I'll change my picture, and it'll deliver an effect. And all of a sudden, people will start being drawn to you. So if you're traveling to like Chicago or traveling to Los Angeles, I put a picture there and I put a story. So I took a story, kind of what Misha was doing. He's always talking about a story. Misha's always talking about that. So I basically said a story about that picture, but then I had a call to action or where they could take action and to go ahead and get more connected with me or even going through the funnel. So I did that yesterday and I had like 80 people liked it and I had about 15, 20 free leads from it. Like 20 leads from it. Yeah. 20 leads from it in our back office. I was like, man, this is really coming. This really works, you know? So like motivational content, you know, value quotes that I schedule on a weekly, basically daily basis. And it's usually on something that that I hear about or I read about and I post it out there. And then other people may be drawn to it because they may be going through the same thing. You know, I posted something today was, you know, the greatest things in life is not only given to you, is what you become. And so many people related to that story. So I was able to connect with them. So what I did, I clicked on the like button and I started messaging them on private messages on the side, basically seeing where their value and seeing where they are in their mindset. And so I was able to connect with a couple of people, got a few more extra leads from that strategy. So, and another thing I try to do is if I do a quote, sometimes I'll do a Facebook Live and I'll talk about that quote, and I'll go in that quote, and that could be my video for my AM email, potentially for my subscribers. So I'm maximizing the video and the social media strategies.
Awesome. And you're predominantly using Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook. Yep.
Okay. So would we be able to open up the call if anybody has a few questions about that? If we've got time, we could answer them. Would that be okay, Adam?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so if you've got questions around some of the things that Adam's talking about, his live video, the ripple effect, maybe around follow-up, just let us know in the comments and we'll see if we've got some time. Keisha, boom, awesome. Billy Montez, welcome.
Oh, Billy Montez, yeah, love him. Yeah, what's going on, bro? We're gonna connect.
Welcome, guys. So that's awesome. So can you expand a little bit on the importance of providing value?
Oh, man, mindset is important. I actually I'm holding this up right now, actually. And my wife, when I first started my online marketing journey, this was the first gift that she bought me. So she was like, I know you're brand new, you don't know what you're doing. And she bought me this. That's hell of support. And when she bought me, she put it right on this desk that I'm looking at right now. And I remember that I was frustrated and overwhelmed, all this information thrown at me. And she bought me this during my boot camp, the first time I went to boot camp. So she bought me this belief sign. So it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. Work on your mindset daily. That's one of the superficial laws that I think is probably one of the most important things in there. Besides don't quit, man, mindset daily, every day. Listen to somebody, connect with leaders on Sand Community. Listen to guys like Les Brown and Bob Proctor. You know, listen to Misha Wilson's Facebook Live. Actually, he did a Facebook Live not that long ago, and I felt like he was talking to me, even though, and then I messaged him. I said, man, I appreciate your Facebook Live. You gave me a lot of value. I know what I need to do, and it helped. So, I mean, just listen to other people that's delivering content and value, and then turn around and give it back to the marketplace. That's what it's all about. And another thing, what I try to do lately, strategy I've been doing is I look around for problems in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. So I saw somebody posted something in the Sand Community about connecting their sand to the Aweber with ClickFunnels. I'm like, yeah, I know how to do that. But somebody else, I think, already answered the question. Mm-hmm. Do a video about that. Do a blog post about that. Do an email about that for your list or even for your YouTube channel. Do a Facebook Live. Do a done for you. Do a over the shoulder. That's stuff that Misha Wilson, once again, taught us in terms of Maui Intensive. The 3 things: done for you, done with you, and manual. I ain't gonna forget that. And so do things that the marketplace is searching for. You'll get a lot of value, you get some subscribers with that, and then people are gonna start trusting you a lot more, solving problems and giving value to the marketplace.
Awesome. So you really are you probably never run out of content.
No. And a guy like Ace and Rich is really good. Follow them very, very closely. Keisha, Misha, it's a lot of value out there. We've got really good leaders. Paulo will come on and Paulo is kind of like, he'll show up out of nowhere. I'm like, what is this? He'll show up and deliver the best 27 minutes of my life. He'll come in and do 27 minutes. I'm like, bro, but it's good content. It's a strategy. I haven't talked to him about that. But it's a strategy what he does. If you're watching this, man, use a strategy what you're doing, man, because it's connecting to me. But, that's his way. He's not really a video person like he say. I think he does a good job. But he has a strategy to the madness. It's a strategy. Pay attention, guys, to what the leaders and other guys are doing. It's a strategy. Like Keisha Bass will type in something and say, hey, who haven't made $100 yet? That's a strategy. It's a strategy. Because people gonna come and say, no, I ain't made $100. I want to, and she knows what people are thinking. Then she's gonna take action on next step. Just pay a close attention to the leaders, guys. I'm telling you, it's there. The value is right there.
Awesome. We got your advisor on the call, Krishana.
What's up?
And you know what? We're gonna have to get Paulo a call one of these days. We'll have to see if we can do like a UK midday inner coaching session.
Yeah. I love Paulo. He gave me some of the best advice from the live events. I know we skipping around. From that live event, I was brand new back in October, my first ever live event. He gave me some of the best advice I think I've ever did. He pulled me aside and he just told me some things that I'll never forget. Never forget. At the whole live event, what he said in that mixer, led by Misha, of course, he gave me some of the viable content that I'll never forget. Never forget. So I just owe him a lot.
So let's talk about that. I wanted to get into events now. So for some of our members, they've heard you talk about events, but for most of our members and our viewers tonight, let's talk about, how events have, helped change your business and your life, really. What kind of value have you gotten from attending events?
I mean, unbelievable value, because I came in as a right out of the box, still had the package on, you still had the bow in the back. I had no idea what I was doing. All I was told, go to a live event, it'll change your life. I'm like, okay. And my mindset was thinking it was a job, like a job mentality. Well, this is another job workshop. That was my mentality. I was new. I just started saying probably maybe a month or 2, 3. I was brand new. So I went there and I remember the setup and I was like, wow, where do I sit? Where do I go? All this. And I remember the first day was just value stuff. I was like, wow, the story was unbelievable. Ace and Rich, the whole homeless to 6-figure earner. You heard about Misha's story, Keisha. I'm sitting here like, damn, can I ever get up there? I mean, I'm sitting here like, man, I was nervous. And I was taking a bunch of notes. I was writing stuff down that I didn't even understand at the time. I was just writing it down, remember I sat by LaShondra. I sat by her. She was one of the first people I connected with. I think she's on here. I love you, LaShondra. Love you. Tax lady, definitely. She was one of the first people I connected with. Her and Sean Johnson and Del Sean and Keisha. That was really the first people I really connected with. And they were a little bit more experienced than I was. I wasn't. So I was paying really close attention to the value and writing down, trying to find some aha moments. And I don't believe in golden nuggets. They were throwing golden bricks. Those were golden bricks, man. Those ain't no nuggets, man. Ain't no nuggets. Those are bricks. Keisha got up there was a brick. Misha, a brick. It was just bricks showing up. And I had no idea. I just left my job, put in a notice, or a couple of days notice. I flew to Reno, had no idea what I was doing. I was broke. I didn't even have much money at all, really, to be honest with you. And I didn't know what I was really doing. But the biggest thing I really got from it is the stories and the value and those mixers. When you talk to those leaders, you learn some secrets. You learn a little secret. So guys, go to live events. It really does make an impact.
Awesome. It looks like Paulo must be on. What time is it over in the kitchen?
Whoa.
Paulo, if you're on, let us know. Welcome.
What's going on, man?
We were just talking about you. And Keisha said, she said somewhere in there that she stopped watching her videos. You're watching her videos way too much, Adam. You're taking her content.
Yeah, I actually, true story. Keisha, if you allow me to say this, I actually texted literally about 2 hours ago saying, hey, I'm watching your videos. I'm taking notes. No lie. And so I already know what content I'm going to do tomorrow. I already know. I'm fired up about it. So yeah, appreciate it, Keisha.
So perfect. So it sounds like it was very impactful when you went to the events. Now let's talk about, when it comes to getting results and getting results faster, Misha is a huge advocate when it comes to using mentorship. And he says investing in mentorship is one of the biggest signs of maturity as an entrepreneur. So how has mentorship helped you, Adam, in your journey here with us? And would you recommend it to people on this call, to get a mentor or not?
100%. I could feel Misha behind me right now. Technical triangle, 80-20, traffic conversion, economics, 80-20. I mean, I'm serious. That was the first thing I learned through Maui Intensive. That was the first thing we learned. He probably already know this. And that's in my mind. That's literally in my mind. So that's mentorship. And so guys, mentorship is everything. There's a lot of good leaders out there that are terrific mentorship. Dirk and Miro, Keisha, Sean Johnson, Ace and Rich. There's a bunch of them out there that they've already been successful, and you can learn a lot from them. And the biggest thing that they really do, including Misha and Dan, they lead by example, man. Misha would just do a Facebook Live out of nowhere. You're like, man, where's he come from? But then the value is like, wow, that is crazy. Okay, I need to start doing this. So mentorship is important. It's the little things that matters. So if you have an issue with your emails. I remember I was in Maui Intensive. He broke down my webinar. He sat me right by me and said, this is what you need to change, this you need to put in. And I had no idea. I was like, man, how did you figure this out? I thought it was a good webinar. And he broke it down and changed everything. And now I'm like, man, I felt really good coming back home in Florida because of the mentorship. It's the little things. And it's just, you need mentorship because you don't know. You follow some people that you don't know. Don't go blindly. And do not do that. Follow leaders. Invest into coaching and mentorship. It's probably one of the best investments you can really do. And continue investing, guys. Continue investing. After you get this mentor, you learn this particular thing, and you're able to scale your business. Continue learning. Learn a different traffic source. Learn a different way of doing business. And work on your mindset. Even if you have to go to these mindset trainings, they're worth it. They are worth it. They're worth going because the power of mindset, it'll allow you to get out of your comfort zone. And when you're uncomfortable, that's when progress happens. That's when progress happens. I'm telling you, it happens you being uncomfortable. The Maui Intensive, you're going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you that right now. I was uncomfortable, but I was trying to answer every damn question that he threw at me. I was trying. I missed half of them, but half of them I got right. But I was just, I was excited, but I was just answering things that I didn't know. But it was good because I know he was there, and I knew that Dan was there, Amber. It was a really good team up there in Hawaii, and I'm sure they did a good job in Chicago. I'm looking forward to the next one, actually. And but mentorship and coaching is very, very important, guys, with the leaders in saying because they've been through what you're struggling with. They've been through the running a solo ad and got no clicks, or they forgot to even put the website on there. They've been through all that kind of stuff. So follow leaders, invest in mentorship and coaching.
Awesome. And when did you go to the Maui Intensive?
It was March. It was in March. And
so you've been with us for about 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk about something specifically that happened there? Maybe something that was uncomfortable, but you were able to get through it and see some progress right after that? Because like you said, you grow right after that, right? Yeah, you really learn. It's several really aha moments during the whole process. And then your brain is like just saying, man, we ain't used to all this knowledge. It's literally telling you, literally talking to you. And you go to the hotel room and you're just like, wow, like what the hell? You don't know what to do. I remember I took a long walk. Tony knows this because Tony actually lives in Daytona with me. Funny, a good story. Tony lives 10 minutes from me. Tony lives 10 minutes. We just had lunch 2 days ago. We were talking about, marketing, masterminds kind of stuff. But he was there with me. But the aha moments in Maui really, I would say the technical triangle was really good. 80%, 80-20 was really good. I would say your attractive character, really, really knowing who your target audience is, knowing exactly who you're talking to, knowing what you stand for. That's the biggest thing. Knowing what you stand for, that's the big thing. In your email, talk to people, talk to one person. Don't be talking to 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Talk to one person. Focus on that target person. Talk to that. Use that Steinfeld AM email sequence. I use the what's happening. I talk about this is what's happening. I like the what's happening and the controversy. Just type in something, don't leave me, ? And then you have a bunch of value there, and whatever. But I learned that strategy through Misha, really. Controversy emails, what's happening, what can inspire people. That's what I really got from Maui Intensive. And there's a few things I got from there. But I really learned that, you have to be able to take action daily. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Great. Such good tips. Are you guys enjoying, the value you're getting? Give us some hearts.
I'm enjoying this. Oh.
Awesome. Tony, are you talking about Tony Ombogo?
Yes.
Okay. We are having him. He's going to be one of our interviews.
Good guy, man. Good guy. We just had lunch about 2 days ago. So it's crazy. We right here in town. He's a doctor, though.
not only are you connected with our members online, you're meeting in person. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Learning from each other, you know?
Yeah. And then we started like from the Maui Intensive, we started our own messenger group. So we give value on a daily basis. So we were really connected. We were a really tight group. Lisa's probably on the call. Who else? Tony's on there. George Escola, Chris. There's a bunch of us on there. Tawana, we all connect with each other. So we still are connected to this day, even though it hasn't been that long ago, but we give value to each other and help each other out. And half of us is doing pretty good. So that's really good.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Keisha says, Tony Umbogo rocks. Awesome. Super excited to have him on our future Inner Circle call. So that's great. Hey, Lisa, welcome.
Hey,
We've got some new people that popped in. I think I saw Chris DeSalvatore. Welcome.
Yep, Chris is in there. He does a great job. Chris was there. He was at Maui Intensive too. Chris, man, that guy, he's he really tracks every single thing. He probably tracking something right now, actually. But he's a good guy. That's a really good guy too.
Awesome. So, everyone sees the success that you're creating in your business here, Adam, but not everybody gets to see the behind the scenes stuff. And I'm curious, if you don't mind sharing with everybody on the call today, what was one of your biggest struggles that you experienced within, the last 8 months, and how were you able to overcome it?
I think mentality, I think the mindset, daily stuff I struggle with because I was just used to a job mentality. You go into job 9, you come home to work, you come back from work and you just, watch TV, have dinner. But as an entrepreneur, you can't do that, man. Your mindset got to be working all the time. You always got to be delivering value, educating yourself, investing in yourself, setting small goals. I'm going to make $100 today. Setting, I'm going to get 20 leads today. Setting goals. Jobs, you don't really set those type of goals like that. You just show up, man. You show up. They have the goals for you. Hey, Adam, I want you to go ahead and print me off 20 copies of this document. That's the goal. Right. I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, shoot, I'm going to get 20 leads today. That's my goal today. So, that's kind of how it is. So entrepreneurs is always investing. It's a whole different mindset. It's completely different. It's the best job you can ever have, really, to be honest with you, because it delivers all the things that you would want in life. You get value every day. You talk to, you communicate with people all day. You're tracking your own business. You're building your own business. And that's what I struggle with, was like getting used to thinking like that on an everyday basis. I had to get on the freedom call in the beginning. Now I'm on the freedom call, so, it's crazy. So it's basically, I had to go to the freedom call. I had to read these books. I wasn't really used to the mindset daily. It was the daily activity. And it's the 20/80 is what I struggle with too. I was trying to do everything. Like trying to learn this. No, guys, keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you guys are new right now, I'm going to tell you this. If you're new right now, run traffic. Go back to the boot camp. Go back to that solo ad success formula. Kamisha does a really good job of putting that together. And give us use that solo ad success formula. The training, find some solo ad people, man, run some traffic to that capture pages, and then learn as you go. I think Ace and Rich actually mentioned this before, but just start, earn as you learn, as they say. That's straight up from Ace and Rich. Appreciate it. Love you. But, earn as you learn. And that's what I didn't understand when I first started. It didn't click like the first day. The next month or two, it started to make more sense. Then I went to the live event and it went crazy. My mindset was just blown away. But you got to understand, people around you may not understand that. Like my wife, she doesn't understand certain things, but she has my support.
Right. Okay. So, and what is Keisha? Listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Now, we've had a few mentors say the same thing.
Yeah.
Paulo's mentioned that. So great.
Yeah.
Good. So you're giving us amazing value here, Adam. Mm-hmm. Now, so you learned that mindset is a big thing.
It's a crucial thing. It's crucial because I can teach you how to build a capture page. Misha does it 1,000 times. He'll do it. He'll probably do it again in the next few months. Just do a live and then show people. But if you don't have the mindset, you ain't going to do anything. Mm-hmm. What's the point of doing all this? And I can't really, I'm not doing it all the time. So that mindset is golden. I'm telling you, it really is. If you get that mindset going, people will start taking more action consistently. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. And no, that's great. I was just going to say, so you're doing that mindset daily. What is it like when you come back from an event? Like how different is your disposition after you come back from an event after having gone through a big struggle?
I mean, everything was just different. Like, the flowers smelled differently. The air was different. All of a sudden I'm coming on like I won $1 million. I remember I walked in, I just raised my hands up. And I had people at home. People was here. They're like, "What the heck are you doing?" I was like, and they didn't understand. I tried to explain it to them. They did not know. I was so excited, man. I was just really ready to go, ready to really, really do more things in my business. It wasn't just your business, just with your life. You're like, I really want that lifestyle. I really want these things. But I need to learn it one step at a time. But it changed everything. I mean, all of a sudden now, I was going to bed a little earlier. All of a sudden now I'm writing all this motivational stuff. Stuff that you never even did before. Reading books. I probably read more books now than I did probably since college. And I was told to read the book back then. And I don't remember anything from the book, but I remember, Think and Grow Rich. I remember the compound effect. I remember the what's the next book I read? The Supreme Influence. So those are a couple of books I've read and been reading, and that completely changed everything. Seriously.
Awesome. Okay, so now this isn't a question for you, Adam. However, this is what I hear all the time. It's a struggle to do mindset. Do you have any tips on how to do, like, people know they need to do it, but how can they attack it for the day? Like, do you have any tips around that? Should they set an alarm? Should they get an accountability partner? How can they get this done?
Yeah, accountability partner is really good. That's a really good start. Finding somebody that's in your same situation and hold each other accountable. That's really good. I mean, I know people that have certain alarms. They set alarms around their whole day. This 10 o'clock, I listen to this. 12, I do this. But I would say find somebody you connect with. That's the biggest thing. Find somebody you connect with. Find a book that you connect with, that you relate to, and then go from there. Accountability partner is really good. Setting different alarms and different alerts that really get you to really think about, okay, 11 o'clock, it's time to do this. 12 o'clock, it's time to do this. But find somebody you relate to in the marketplace or in YouTube, anywhere else, that's delivering value that you like, man, that's just like me. I know the feeling, and stay with that. Keep it simple.
Okay, so keep it simple. Couple tips around that. Are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah.
Any of you that are struggling, let us know if you're going to change things up, because those are awesome.
Yeah. And if anything, just go to the freedom calls. I mean, you have really good leaders there. Start there. If you just, you're not sure where to start, go to the freedom calls. They deliver great value. Keisha's on there. Ace and Rich is on there. Don Wilkie's been on there. So yeah, definitely, start there. They deliver great value. They're experienced marketers. They experience, just entrepreneurs. They know exactly, what it takes. They know, and they answer questions sometimes, and they know what's going on. So just go to those 12 o'clock, 12:30. I think that's Eastern Standard Time freedom calls. That's a good place to start.
Okay, so drop a one in the comments if you're actually attending these calls, because I know Jesse, who's an advisor here at the Super Affiliate Network, my husband, he harps that people need to get to those calls. He's just always on them. Get to those freedom calls. They're super important. And you're on a few of them, Adam, are you not?
Yeah, on Fridays, yes.
Okay, so is that a standing appointment?
Yes, lately it's been Fridays, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So guys, Adam's on Fridays, and we got some other people, like I know Keisha, Dawn, so get on those calls. They're really important. So great. So awesome. So finally, okay, any last words? Like, you've shared so much value. We didn't get any nuggets from you. We got bricks.
Yeah, the bricks. They go bricks.
So any last words of advice based on, the wisdom that you have now, that you've been doing this for about 8 months? And right. I'm pretty sure, looking back now, you probably feel like a different person.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. And one thing.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Let us know.
Listen,
there's some.
You see this cup? Keep this cup empty. You see that? Keep the cup empty. Actually, I broke it. I was talking to Krishana the other day. Well, actually earlier today. I said I broke my cup. So it's nothing I can do with it. Keep y'all cup empty, guys. My cup is empty. Continue learning, invest in yourself. Carry a cup, put it on your desk, remind you. It doesn't matter how high you get, because Misha does it, AC Rich does it, Keisha does it, Dirk and Mira does it, Paulo. They're always investing into themselves, even though they may know a lot, but it's still a ton out there that they don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they don't know. So keep your cup empty. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you don't know how to do capture pages, contact, Judith, but run traffic as you learn. Keep it simple. Find a accountability partner and just say, hey, you're going to be my accountability partner. We're going to keep it. Yeah, just tell them, hey, you're my partner. That's it. And that's all you got to do. And keep it simple. Keep it simple. Go to the freedom calls. Go show up to the calls. Give value. Learn how to give value. Email your list. All those type of things that you learn in the back office. It's all back there. But keep it simple. Keep your cup empty. Always invest in yourself and never quit. And go back to those super affiliate laws. Those are really good laws to learn and to follow on a daily basis.
Awesome. The super affiliate laws, keep your cup empty, keep investing in yourself. Awesome. So there you go. Different motivational.
Yeah. And the motivation
awesome.
strategy, that really does work.
Okay. And that is posting motivational quotes, you said.
Yep.
Great.
Just stuff to keep it going, and then you can start really taking somebody's problem and solving the problem. A lot of times they'll tell you, hey, I'm struggling with this particular, situation. And then you just conversate. And one thing I didn't say, guys, when you're communicating with people, if it's social media, if it's your emails, use the open-ended questions, philosophy formula. Be like, what, when, who, how, where. Ask questions. Keep asking questions. Where you're from, what is your goals? How much you want to make? Where, when was the last time you ran a business? I mean, do you want to run a business? Ask questions. Ask questions when you're delivering the value, when you really conversate and talking to people. Ask questions. You'll get answers, and just listen. Just listen. Just sit there and listen. Sit there and listen, and then you'll be able to have a solution to the problem. So what I do, I show them to my YouTube channel, because lately I've been loading videos there on a daily basis. I'm in a really cool challenge right now, delivering value on a daily basis. Hey, man, go to those YouTube channels, watch that. And that's what Keisha does, I think so. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to say all that, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she delivered values, and hey, I'm in there. I was in there early today, to be honest with you. It's a lot of value in there. And that's what you do, is you just communicate open-ended questions. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple.
Awesome. Keisha's got a question for you. How long have you been doing that?
I've been maybe a few months, and I've really been changing up my strategy a little bit. So, just learning kind of little things about it, and it really works. About a few months I've been doing it.
Okay, awesome. And we're probably not going to get into Instagram stories, but do you do Facebook stories as well? Is that where you're posting your quotes as well?
Yeah, Facebook. And then sometimes I use it. I go ahead and schedule it on Instagram. So
okay.
Automation is a beautiful thing, guys. Man, learn automation, definitely. Dirk and Miro is Instagram king and queens over there. I'm telling you. They're kings and queens. They're probably wearing the cape and all that stuff right now, probably. I ain't talked to them in a while, but I can't wait to connect with them again. But yeah, I use Facebook and a little bit of Facebook, a little bit of YouTube in terms of delivering content, providing value. And sometimes, here's another thing, guys. If you've got a YouTube channel and you have value there, they may not be ready to go ahead and go into your business. Send them to your YouTube channel. You've got all that value there. Make sure your call to action is on there. I mean, make sure your links and call to action, because if they start watching the videos, they're going to get sucked in to the value. Like, man, he told me to click on the link. That's what he told me to do. That's what I told you. That's the whole point. So, but you can do that, and then you got them a subscriber. So now you leverage off your business. Now you got the YouTube going, you got the Facebook going, and then if he goes ahead and go to your list, they get on that capture page. They on to your list. Now they're on your email list. Now you're on Facebook. You got YouTube subscriber, and now they on your list, on your email list. Game over. Game over. Game over. It's a matter of time that person will go ahead and buy something from you. It's just a matter of time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Adam. I know that everybody got, I think somewhere in here, I think it was Keisha saying this call is awesome. And I think that question was directed from Max. So that was his question. So that's fantastic.
Max Steingar is a genius. Oh my God. That guy, I mean, one day I'm going to meet him. I'm going to meet him. The stuff that he run there, the ripple effect, that's a big part of my strategy, the ripple effect. Every month I'll change a cover photo. Or you send off a birthday reply. If you know somebody's birthday coming, just say happy birthday, what you doing, start the conversation. And that's what I learned from him is little tidbits of starting the conversation. Keep the conversation going. Right now, I'm actually getting, people are still chiming in right now from one post. All I said, you want an awesome value? Comment down here. And people are still commenting saying, yeah, I want more value. Listen. You go right on my page right now, you're going to see a bunch of yeses. And then what I'm doing is a strategy. I'm sending to my YouTube channel. Then I got him, man. Because I'm going to play. I got him. Oh, yeah, I got him. At least, I mean, it's all a matter of time. So that's how you can build your YouTube channel. That's how you can build your presence on Facebook. Because you're like, this person gives value all the time. I'm going to follow him. So, but
I think a bunch of new followers tonight.
Yeah, a few of them. So, yeah. And then one more thing, I know I'm going on about this. One more thing that I really learned from Maui Intensive is CPA marketing. I don't know if we have enough time to talk about that, but that strategy is on point. That's a good way of getting some front end, some commission front end money, and you can grow your business through the CPA. So that's another strategy I've been doing lately in terms of CPA marketing. That's one of the golden bricks that Misha dropped. And it's actually in the back office in the boot camp. There is some information about the CPA marketing. So guys, go back there and look at the CPA. That's another strategy that you can pick up that's already in the back office. And it's another way of growing your business.
Great. Everybody getting value from this. This is awesome. Yeah. Let us know. Drop value in the comments. Adam, we just had an awesome call. I know everybody's just, look at all the comments. They're just, coming in every 2 seconds here. So I think everybody's just really appreciating everything that you're doing. That's fantastic. So thank you. Look at you. You need to go for
Oh, yeah. I'm fired up, man. I could do another Facebook Live. I'm fired up. But, yeah, man, I love doing this. I love interacting with the community. It's a beautiful community. That Misha, Ace and Reds, Keisha, I'm saying the same names because that's who I follow. I follow those guys. I'm learning from them. Really, I mean, just seriously, just learning, watching them, guys. So if you've been around, just follow people and pay attention to key details, little details. Because I saw Ace and Rich. They did the ripple effect today. If you've seen Rich's new car, he had a strategy behind it. I love Rich. Love him. I mean, he's probably on here. I love you. But it's a strategy behind it. He put the car there. He put a story about, and that's his dream car. Mm-hmm. And then he got the conversation going. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's called the ripple effect.
Brilliant. I saw the car last week on Facebook. Yeah. So there was a strategy behind it. You guys listen.
It's a strategy. Yeah.
And what are we trying to do? We're trying to get this conversation started.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, you're trying to get conversation started, engagement, finding out what people are thinking. And then they'll tell you. They will tell you, hey, what's your goals? They'll tell you. Sometimes you got to really reach them because sometimes, we don't really deliver stuff because we're not used to it. Like, I don't know if I want to tell him that. But eventually you'd be like, hey, he got a new car. I need to tell him something. Maybe he can help me get that car. But that's his strategy. His strategy is like, okay, what's your dream car? Now, you know what I did? I responded back to him. I said, my Audi convertible, that's my dream car. I put a picture right there. Then he asked me, he said, so what is your plans? I gave him 13 steps of how I'm going to get that car. Go back and look at the email.
Awesome. Well, that's great. You're a firecracker, Chris. Yeah. So thank you, Adam. We appreciate your time, but we also appreciate all you viewers, our members that are watching the live today. Let us know how you felt about this call in the comments. We appreciate it. I know I go back and read all the comments after we're done the video. So So that's great. So thank you, Adam. It was
No
awesome.
problem.
Yeah. So hopefully, you know, we'll have you on again soon when, you know, you and I can talk about some new strategies that are going on in your business. And we look forward to seeing, you know, all your progress here at the Super Affiliate Network.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. So to all our viewers and our members, don't forget, we will be here next week, and we've got another top industry producer who we're going to interview Monday at 9, and we look forward to having you with us. So thanks, Adam. Have a great night, everyone.
You too.
Take care, Adam. Bye.
Bye.